dusty shelves holding secrets that we used to share. An empty rocking chair moving in the chilly air. You packed your bags and vanished with the morning mist, leaving behind the cold imprint of the lips you kissed. Well, I pick up this old mahogany box of wood, trying to explain the things that were never understood. Every chrome tuning peg feels heavy like a stone as I sit in this kitchen completely and utterly alone. The copper strings are vibrating with a painful frequency. Sing a sorrowful anthem of what we used to be, a dynamic duo reduced to a distant fading memory. Listen to the guitar tears falling on the hardwood floor. Now that your sweet footsteps don't echo here anymore. A six-string weeping for a love that went completely astray, chasing the ghosts of yesterday that we threw away. Yeah, these guitar tears are washing my whole world away. I remember the nights we spent down in Memphis town, before our fragile castle came tumbling crashing down. I played a cheerful melody just to see your bright smile, but now every single chord feels like a grueling mile. The amplifier hums with a low, agonizing groan, a technical reflection of a heart turned into stone. I try to sing along, but the notes stick in my throat. We are two drowning sailors on a leaking canvas boat. The volume knob is turned up to the absolute extreme, trying to drown out the memory of our broken dream. But the frequency remains unbroken and supreme. Listen to the guitar tears falling on the hardwood floor. Now that your sweet footsteps don't echo here anymore. A six-string weeping for a love that went completely astray, chasing the ghosts of yesterday that we threw away. Yeah, these guitar tears are washing my whole world away. Strum the pain away, let the timber resonate deep, while the rest of this oblivious town is fast asleep. Did we lose our way in the middle of the final verse? Was our beautiful connection always a hidden curse? Weeping wood, crying steel, tell me honestly, is this agony real? The final chord is waiting to be struck. Listen to the guitar tears falling on the hardwood floor. Now that your sweet footsteps don't echo here my whole world away. Guitar tears, let them bleed. No more music left inside of me. Which swirls inside my cracked crystal glass, a bitter celebration for the ghosts of our past. The tavern door is swinging as the stormy weather blows, where this liquid sorrow is taking me, nobody knows. Well, pour me another double of that sweet Kentucky fire to burn away the remnants of this desperate desire. The neon sign is flickering across the muddy street, while the rhythm of the raindrops matches my heartbeat. The proof is high enough to numb this heavy brain. We are drowning our illusions to avoid the stinging pain, clinging to the counter like a shipwrecked on the main, falling down like whiskey rain upon this lonely town, washing away the golden pain from my shattered crown. A 90-proof deluge that keeps soaking through the soul, trying to make these fragmented pieces feel completely whole. Control. I remember the sweetness of your intoxicating kiss before we stumbled blindly into this dark abyss. We used to brew our happiness from simple silver dreams. Now we're tearing apart at all our fragile seams. The barrel inside my chest, a heavy penalty for a love that failed the ultimate test. Every swallow brings a vision of your handsome face, trapped inside this foggy liquor-scented place. The bartender is locking up, turning off the lamps. The air is getting heavier with cold industrial damps. The final bottle is empty, leaving only comfort when you fall this low.
Pour it heavy,
Let it slide,
nowhere left,
for a sinner to hide.
drown the spark.
Embrace the dark, falling down like whiskey rain upon this lonely town, washing away the golden paint from our shattered crown. A 90-proof deluge that keeps soaking through the soul, trying to make these fragmented pieces feel completely whole. All this whiskey rain is taking total control.
Whiskey rain,
Keep pouring down, so warm, so cold. Kneeling down before the ancient stone-carved altar place, shedding tears of devotion upon my pale, exhausted face. We kindled a flame from the purest spiritual desire, elevating our romance into something much higher.
well, I guarded that flame from the wicked winter blast, swearing an oath that this holy connection would last.
Got my leather boots pressed against the sanctuary floor, vowing to protect your spirit forevermore.
The smoke is rising toward the cathedral dome, a spiritual
Beacon guiding our souls home. The atmosphere is thick with a supernatural glow. We are burning inside this eternal sacred fire, purifying every single earthly and corrupt desire. A celestial conflagration that can never be undone, merging our separate identities into a single sun. Yes, sacred fire proves that we are truly one.
The world outside can threaten with its cynical debris, but they can never touch the divinity of you and me.
We are baptized in the heat of a cosmic design, an unbreakable alliance between your soul and mine. The white candles are melting, cooling on the slate, an elegant testament to our predetermined fate. We don't flicker, we don't fade in the worldly wind, leaving behind the mortal realm where we once sinned.
The bronze bells are ringing from the high steeple tower, announcing the arrival of our ultimate golden hour. The energy is expanding with absolute infinite power. We are burning inside this eternal sacred fire, purifying every single earthly and corrupt desire. A celestial conflagration that can never be undone, merging our separate identities into a single sun. Yeah, this sacred fire proves that we are truly one. Let the temple collapse, let the physical palace out of yellow sunlit beams, a sparkling kingdom of adolescent wild dreams, gilding every corner with a youthful radiant glow, believing that our treasure would never cease to grow.
Well, the auctioneer is calling, the hammer's coming down, we're selling off the valuables of
This forgotten town.
the glittering veneer is starting to flake and peel, exposing the decay beneath the manufactured steel.
The empire is crumbling, turning into fine debris, a shimmering reminder of what we used to be. Watch the riches scatter across the open sea. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing our majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees.
I packed the brass trophies into a cardboard crate, a melancholic inventory of our twisted fate. We traded our substance for a superficial shine. Now we're left with nothing
But a bitter, empty mind. The metallic flakes are caught inside the sunlit air, a beautiful constellation of absolute despair. We are millionaires of sorrow, billionaires of grief. Our occupancy of the throne was tragically brief. The vault is wide open, the shelves are completely bare. Nothing left but particle clouds floating everywhere. The final transaction is a devastating affair. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing our majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees. Glitter, particle. Our love was an unsustainable article. Let it blow. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing our majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden of a panther in the dark, leaving a permanent, scorching emotional mark. A dangerous, sophisticated beauty wrapped in velvet black. A dangerous freight train rushing down a broken track.
Well, your sophistication is a weapon that you wield so well. You drag my foolish soul down into this luxurious hell. A gentlemanly posture with a wicked, lawless mind, the most exquisite executioner I
could ever hope to find.
We are two predators circling in a golden cage, writing our epitaph on a stained historical page. The raw animal instincts are starting to unlock. It's a savage grace that holds us in this tight embrace, an ancient royalty that time can never quite erase. Beautifully destructive, magnificently cruel and grand, ruling over the ruins of our sweet forgotten land. Oh, this savage grace is more than my heart can withstand. You pour the expensive champagne with a steady frozen hand, while our entire empire turns into sinking desert sand. There is poetry in the way you completely crush my pride, a royal ceremony where our true emotions hide. Your rugged charm is polished like a military sword, the finest tragedy that our broke hearts could afford. We don't cry, we don't scream, we just elegantly bleed, satisfying a dark, unholy psychological need. Oh, the crystal chandelier is shaking from the heavy bass. There is no escape from this magnificent elite place. The final judgment is staring us right in the face. It's a savage grace that holds us in this tight embrace, an ancient royalty that time can never quite erase. Beautifully destructive, magnificently cool and grand, ruling over the ruins of our sweet forgotten land. Oh, this savage grace is more than my heart can Bow down to the majesty of our spectacular demise. Ooh, look at the cold perfection reflecting in our eyes. Are we monsters disguised as angels of the night, or just two broken soldiers who lost the will to fight? Savage, the hunger inside the bone, grace sitting on a fractured ivory throne. Mercy is a luxury we have never known. It's a savage grace that holds us in this tight embrace, an ancient royalty that time can never quite erase. Beautifully destructive, magnificently cruel and grand, ruling over the ruins of our sweet forgotten land. Oh, this savage grace empty shell resting on a barren rocky beach, a distant paradise that our hands can never reach. Your words are echoing inside a cavernous deep space, an artificial warmth that time can never quite replace.
Well, I knock upon the door, but there's nobody at home. Just a ghost roaming through this giant house of stone. We go through the motions like two automated toys, a mechanical simulation of our long-forgotten joys.
The structural integrity of our relationship is gone, a beautiful facade that we painted just for show. But underneath the surface, there is nothing left to grow. We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove. A vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low.
A tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological glow.
I wrap my arms around you, but I only feel the wind, a silent admission of the ways that we have sinned. We built a giant mansion out of promises and air. Now we're sitting in the vacuum of absolute despair.
The statistics are perfect, the resume looks so fine, but there is no alcohol inside this expensive wine. A cosmetic romance designed for the public eye, a beautiful container for a slow and quiet die.
The mirror reflects two strangers wearing a familiar mask, trying to complete an impossible emotional task. The well is dry, there is no water left in the flask. We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove. A vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low.
A tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological blow.
Statues carved from cold gray stone,
destined to be crowded yet completely and utterly alone.
Hollow, vacant, void.
Everything we built has been systematically destroyed.
An empty vessel. Oxygen is running low.
A tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological blow. Hollow love, nothing inside,
just an empty room. Goodbye.
The taste of honey mixed with the sting of a wasp, holding on to a bond that we can no longer grasp. A vintage recipe of pleasure and immense grief. Our moments of happiness were so incredibly brief.
Will you offer a chalice filled with poison and wine, an intoxicating mixture that completely destroys my mind?
I swallow the darkness just to feel your warm touch, even though I know it's costing me way too much. The paradox of our affection is tearing us apart,
a magnificent disaster
inside the human heart. We can't stay together, but we can't say goodbye. It's a bittersweet symphony that we are forced to play, watching our love bloom and immediately decay. A sugary poison
that runs directly through our veins,
balancing the ecstatic joy with the agonizing pains. All this bitter, sweet reality is all that remains.
I remember the sweetness of our very first embrace, before the dark shadows took over this sacred place.
Now every kind word has a sharp hidden edge as we stand together on this precarious ledge. The medicine is harsh, but the sickness is worse. We turned our beautiful blessing into a lifelong curse. I crave your presence like a desert craves the rain, even though your presence brings a hurricane of pain.
The scales are tipping, the balance is completely lost.
We are calculating the final devastating cost. The winter frost is freezing our summer cost. It's a bittersweet symphony that we are forced to play, watching our love bloom and immediately decay. A sugary poison that runs directly through our veins, balancing the ecstatic joy with the agonizing pains. Oh, this bitter, sweet reality is all that remains. Can we filter out the venom and just keep the cure? Or is the corruption of our love completely pure? Separate the ingredients, dissect the entire soul. There's no way to fix what we intentionally stole. Sweet nectar, bitter pill, the emotional temperature is dropping to a chill. Drink it down, let it kill. It's a bittersweet symphony that we are forced to play, watching our love bloom and immediately decay. A sugary poison that runs directly through our veins, balancing the ecstatic joy with the agonizing pains. Oh, this An empty shell resting on a barren rocky beach, a distant paradise that our hands can never reach. Your words are echoing inside a cavernous deep space, an artificial warmth that time can never quite replace.
Well, I knock upon the door, but there's nobody at home. Just a ghost roaming through this giant house of stone. We go through the motions like two automated toys, a mechanical simulation of our long-forgotten joys. The structural integrity of our relationship is gone,
a beautiful facade that we painted just for show.
but underneath the surface there is nothing left to grow. We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove, a vacuum chamber where the oxygen is running low, a tragic theater where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
is a modern psychological blow. I wrap my arms around you, but I only feel the wind, a silent admission of the ways that we have sinned.
We built a giant mansion out of promises and air. Now we're sitting in the vacuum of absolute despair. The statistics are perfect, the resume looks so fine, but there is no alcohol inside this expensive wine. A cosmetic romance designed for the public eye, a beautiful container for a slow and quiet dive.
The mirror reflects two strangers wearing a familiar mask,
Trying to complete an impossible emotional task.
the well is dry, there is no water left in the flask.
We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove, a vacuum chamber
where the oxygen is running low,
a tragic theater
where the actors forget the show.
Yeah, this hollow love
Is a modern psychological blow. Is there a substance we can inject into the core
to make us feel the vibrant electricity once more?
or are we just two statues
Carved from cold gray stone,
destined to be crowded yet completely and utterly alone? Hollow,
vacant.
void,
Everything we built has been systematically destroyed.
an empty vessel.
We are trapped inside this heavy, hollow love, an empty sky with not a single flying dove, a vacuum chamber
Where the oxygen is running low,
a tragic theater
where the actors forget the show.
yeah, this hollow love a modern psychological blow.
Hollow love, nothing inside, just an empty room.
Goodbye.
Phrases every time you call, a repetitive pattern plaster in the bedroom wall, a tedious loop of arguments that never seems to end. I'm tired of trying to guess which way the wind will bend. Well, honey, my needle is stuck inside this deep groove. I'm paralyzed with fear, completely unable to move, spinning around at 33 revolutions per minute. This house is a cage and we are trapped deep within it.
The phonograph is getting warm, the plastic starts to warp. Our voices are
escalating,
sounding incredibly sharp. The music is skipping on the very same word.
We are a broken record spinning
on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical.
A repetitive scratching that is driving me insane,
replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this
broken record is skipping in my brain. I try to change the track, to flip the vinyl over to side B, to find a hidden melody that might set our spirits free. But the plastic is scratched from all the reckless handling.
Our vintage romance is rapidly dismantling.
The audio is distorted, the high notes are completely blown.
We're broadcasting a tragedy from our cellular telephone,
a mechanical failure of the romantic device.
We're paying a ridiculous, astronomical price.
The spindle is shaking,
the amplifier begins to smoke.
Our beautiful love story
has degenerated into a joke.
The skipping frequency
is enough to make us choke.
We are a broken record spinning
on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical.
A repetitive scratching that is driving me insane,
replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this broken record
is skipping in my brain. Lift the tone arm,
let the spinning pattern rest.
We put our patience through the ultimate durability test.
Is there a new song waiting for us to compose?
Or is this the definitive way that the record closes?
Skip, scratch, click,
surrender into this
mechanical defeat.
The groove is too deep.
We are a broken record spinning on a dusty turntable, trying to find a happy ending that is purely mythical.
A repetitive scratching that is driving me insane,
replaying the exact same second of emotional pain. Oh, this broken record
is skipping in my
of a panther in the dark, leaving a permanent, scorching, emotional mark. A dangerous, sophisticated beauty wrapped in velvet black. A dangerous freight train rushing down a broken track,
where your sophistication is a weapon that you wield so well. You drag my foolish soul down into this luxurious hell.
A gentlemanly posture with a wicked, lawless mind, the most exquisite executioner I could ever hope to find.
We are two predators circling in a golden cage,
writing our epitaph on a stained historical page.
The raw
Animal instincts are starting to unlock. It's a savage grace
that holds us in this tight embrace,
an ancient royalty that time can never quite erase. Beautifully destructive, magnificently cruel and grand,
ruling over the ruins
of our sweet forgotten land. Oh, this savage grace is more than my heart can withstand.
You pour the expensive champagne with a steady, frozen hand, while our entire empire turns into sinking desert sand.
There is poetry in the way you completely crush my pride. A royal ceremony where our true emotions hide. Your rugged charm is polished like a military sword, the finest tragedy that our broke hearts could afford. We don't cry, we don't scream, we just elegantly bleed, satisfying a dark, unholy psychological need. The crystal chandelier is shaking from the heavy bass.
There is no escape from this magnificent, elite place.
The final judgment is staring us right in the face. It's a savage grace
that holds us in this
tight embrace, an ancient royalty that time can never quite erase. Beautifully destructive, magnificently cruel and grand, ruling over the ruins of our sweet forgotten land. Oh, this savage grace is more than my heart can
bow down to the majesty of our spectacular demise.
Look at the cold perfection reflecting in our eyes. Are we monsters disguised as angels of the night, or just two broken soldiers who lost the will to fight? Savage, the hunger inside the bone.
Grace sitting on a fractured ivory throne.
Mercy is a luxury we have never known. It's a savage grace
that holds us in this tight embrace.
an ancient royalty that time can never quite erase. Beautifully destructive, magnificently cruel and grand,
Ruling over the ruins
of our sweet forgotten the fading neon light. You left your shadow dancing through the night.
Silk dress rustles against the cold
Wooden floor, I watch your ghost walk right through that door.
Well, my old guitar is weeping a lonesome tune underneath the gaze of a pale,
uncaring moon. I slide my fingers across the dusty, worn out frets, chasing after ghosts and ancient dark regrets.
The midnight clock strikes a solitary chime.
We are just prisoners trapped inside of time.
Can you feel the shiver
running down my spine? Oh, we are spinning in these velvet blues, with nothing left for either of us to lose.
A southern gale is howling outside the window pane,
Washing our memories away in the pouring rain. Yeah, these velvet blues will never feel the same.
I remember the spark in your wild electric eyes before our kingdom was built
On clever lies, pink Cadillac parked out on the deserted pier. We traded diamonds for every single bitter tear,
Now the velvet is tattered.
stained with wine.
I tried so hard to make your destiny mine,
But the fabric tore beneath the heavy constant strain, leaving us isolated in this beautiful sharp pain.
the grand jukebox plays our favorite melody.
A relic of the love that used to set us free.
Now it's just a haunting
Tragic symphony. Oh, we are spinning in these velvet blues, with nothing left for either of us to lose.
a southern gale is howling outside the window pane,
Washing our memories away in the pouring rain. Yeah, these velvet blues will never feel the same. Hold me close before the final curtain drops.
before the ticking of the cosmic engine starts.
Is there mercy for the wicked and the blind? Or do we leave our fragile hearts completely behind? Velvet, so soft, so cruel, blues, the weapon of a desperate fool. Touch my hand, let the darkness consume. Oh, we are spinning in these velvet blues, with nothing left for either of us to lose.
A southern gale is howling outside the window pane,
Washing our memories away in the pouring rain. Yeah, these velvet filled in every corner with a youthful, radiant glow, believing that our treasure would never cease to grow.
Well, the auctioneer is calling, the hammer's coming down. We're selling off the valuables of this forgotten town.
The glittering veneer is starting to flake and peel, exposing the decay beneath the manufactured steel. The empire is crumbling, turning into fine debris, a shimmering reminder of what we used to be. Watch the riches scatter across the open sea. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing a majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees.
I packed the brass trophies into a cardboard crate, a melancholic inventory of our twisted fate.
We traded our substance for a superficial shine. Now we're left with nothing but a bitter, empty mind. The metallic flakes are caught inside the sunlit air, a beautiful constellation of absolute despair.
We are millionaires of sorrow, billionaires of grief.
Our occupancy of the throne was tragically brief. The vault is wide open, the shelves are completely bare. Nothing left but particle clouds floating everywhere. The final transaction is a devastating affair. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing a majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees. Sweep the floor, gather up the glittering remains, try to find a cure for these economic pains. Was it ever real metal or just a clever fraud? An idol that we foolishly decided to applaud.
Glitter, fade, particle. Our love was an unsustainable article.
Let it blow away. Everything we touched is turning into golden dust, sifting through our fingers like a broken piece of trust. A sparkling ruin floating on the autumn afternoon breeze, bringing a majestic history straight down to its knees. Yeah, this golden dust is all that remains of our trees. Golden dust, watch it fly. Golden dust, watch it fly. Nothing left to buy. Goodbye. wooden frame. There is no longer any need to assign the bitter blame.
We've run out of road,
run out of things to say, as the cold morning light washes the shadows away.
Well, I look at the keys resting on the kitchen countertop,
wishing there was a way
to make this ticking clock stop.
But the taxi is waiting,
Its headlights
cut in the fog, and in the final chapter of our long, tumultuous love,
the ultimate page is turning.
the ink is completely dry. No dramatic speeches, no tears left in the eye, just the quiet acceptance that the end has arrived. This is our final moment, our absolute last goodbye. Underneath the cold expanse of this indifferent sky,
We loosen the grip,
we release the heavy chain, walking away from the shared sanctuary of our pain. Yeah, this last goodbye is the hardest thing we'll ever sustain.
Go on and take the highway towards your brand new life, leaving behind the years of struggle and emotional strife.
I won't follow your footsteps, I won't call out your name, knowing that nothing will ever make the spark look the same.
I'll wrap my wool coat tight against the early morning chill,
Stepping across the threshold,
against my own human will.
our history is a monument that we leave behind, a beautiful treasure that we could never quite realign.
The engine is starting,
The exhaust is clouding the air,
a permanent separation
of a legendary pair. The distance is growing, impossible to repair. This is our final moment, our absolute last goodbye. Underneath the cold expanse of this indifferent sky,
We loosen the grip,
we release the heavy chain, walking away from the shared sanctuary of our pain. Yeah, this last goodbye is the hardest thing we'll ever
thank you for the music,
Thank you for the wild ride,
for all the hidden secrets we
safely tucked inside.
We were kings and queens inside our temporary state.
Before we were thoroughly conquered by the hand of fate. Unclasp hands, step back, fade away into the monochrome track. The curtain falls, this is our final moment, our absolute last goodbye. Underneath the the smell of greasy burgers and the wind that coldly blows. I drop a silver coin right down the narrow metal slot, looking for a remedy for the romance that we shot.
Well, catfish jumping and the rhythm section starts to swing. Watch me spin around like a crazy puppet on a string. Got my blue suede footwear looking polished and so fine, hoping that your hazel eyes will lock again with mine.
The vacuum tubes are warming up, emitting amber light.
We're gonna shake this misery right out of sight tonight.
The mechanism spins the vinyl record perfectly right. We got that jukebox fever burning in our weary bones, forgetting all our troubles and our melancholic groans, rocking to the rhythm of a bygone golden century, dancing like two convicts who were suddenly set free. Yeah, this jukebox fever is the perfect medicine for me.
The bass player is sweating, slapping on that doghouse bass, a frantic expression written all across his rugged face. We're doing the bop, the jitterbug, the stroll across the floor, sweeping away the debris of the emotional war.
My polka dot skirt is spinning like a hurricane wheel. For a fleeting second, I can forget the pain I feel. The saxophone is screaming like a wild safari beast. We're celebrating our survival at this musical feast.
The selector arm is moving to let it be number
A
9.
vintage track they used to make our horoscopes align.
Get ready for the fever to cross the danger line.
We got that jukebox fever burning in our weary bones, forgetting all our troubles and our melancholic groans, rocking to the rhythm of a bygone golden century, dancing like two convicts who were suddenly set free. Yeah, this jukebox fever is the perfect medicine for me. Oh, yeah.
Don't let the music on keep feeding coins into the machine.
This is the wildest party that this valley has ever seen.
Forget the bitter arguments we had an hour ago.
Just let the infectious vintage tempo completely flow. Flip the switch, spin the disc. Every single dance is a calculated risk. Bop, baby, bop until you drop. We got that jukebox fever burning in our weary bones, forgetting all our troubles and our melancholy groans. Oh, rocking to the rhythm of a bygone golden century, dancing like two convicts who were suddenly set free. Yeah, this jukebox fever is the perfect medicine for me. Jukebox fever, high temperature. Play it one more time, daddy-o. is whispering a warning sign. You better draw your circle,
and I will draw mine. Well, the engines are roaring, the boys are out to play. There ain't no tomorrow, we threw it all away.
got my collar turned up against the autumn chill.
If the heartbreak doesn't do it,
then the adrenaline will.
the sirens are wailing far off in the distance. Why?
There's nowhere left for a fugitive soul to hide.
The showdown is coming, we're standing toe to toe.
It's a midnight rumble, a clash in the darkest avenue. Nothing matters anymore except the bitter truth of you. Fists of fury, hearts of stone, fighting for a crown before the morning sun comes up
And burns this empire down.
Yeah, we fight until the final whistle blows tonight.
I've been bruised, I've been battered by the heavy hand of fate.
Knocked down to the dirt,
Standing outside the Golden Gate.
but I won't surrender my pride to a shadow in the alleyway.
I'm gonna stand my ground.
Come whatever may. The smoke is rising from the sewer grates below. This is the dramatic finale of our tragic show.
We built this battlefield out of our own desire.
Now we are dancing barefoot on a ring of fire.
The tension is thick enough
To cut with a rusted knife. We are wagering everything, including our own life.
the referee is gone.
There are no rules tonight. It's a midnight rumble, a clash in the darkest avenue. Nothing matters anymore except the bitter truth of you. Fists of fury, hearts of stone, fighting for a crown before the morning sun comes up.
And burns this empire down.
Yeah, we fight until the final whistle blows tonight.
Is it love or is it hate that makes us strike so hard?
We've played every single card in this deck of hazard.
Strike the match, clear the floor, let the chaos reign. There is a strange sort of ecstasy inside this pain.
Midnight, the hour of the beast. Rumble, hunger for the feast. No retreat,